And welcome back to Pure Nebraska. Here on the show, we like to find out what our representatives in Washington are thinking about. And
one topic that is on the minds of members of the Nebraska delegation is the passing of Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia. And Congressman Jeff Fortenberry is joining us now with more on that. And thank you for stopping by today.
Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you.
Yeah, so what is your reaction then to the passing of Scalia?
Well, I was actually here in Lincoln last Saturday. I was shopping with my kids, and I got notified phone that this happened. I just texted my wife, I want to cry. I knew him personally. I'd actually gone hunting with him in December here in Nebraska in the shadow of Chimney Rock, and when you're in a duck blind with someone for a couple days, that's a great bonding experience. So I had and it made perhaps a little more insight into his character. I felt like America lost her grandfather. He was a great statesman. He was a student of government, history, and legal precedent. He applied those principles consistently. He was quick to give you an answer, a decided opinion, but he also had a certain humility, a sense of humor about himself, a very serious person and a great statesman.
What happens next? What is the next step in the whole process? Maybe what's going on right now in Washington, and then maybe what happens down the road here.
Well, one of the things, frankly, that disappointed me was it wasn't even moments after his death that all of this dramatic speculation about the future of the court and the deep philosophical battle that's about to occur, frankly, became dominant in the media. I think it was necessary for the country to take a step back and mourn the loss of a great man. Now, with that said, clearly the next question becomes who's going to replace him on the court. This is going to be a tremendous proxy fight for different opinions on the direction of the country. That's the reality of the times in which we're living.
Who do you think would be a good Supreme Court justice to replace him?
I don't know. I haven't even really thought through this dynamic. Again, the Senate confirms whoever the president nominates. The Senate, the legislative branch, is a separate independent branch of government. So the president, I imagine, will try to nominate someone who is going to promote or at least share his legal perspectives. This is going to create probably quite a bit of drama in Washington as the debate over a nominee is so seriously undertaken because really the future direction of the court is at stake. Which direction is it going to take based upon who comes there, because there are split majorities, majority-minority votes, 5-4 on a variety of cases. So this next appointment will tilt the court one way or the other.
And I've heard it's only been, is it one other time that this has happened with an outgoing president? That they've confirmed someone, like a justice, I believe?
I'm not aware of that. Is that
so
true?
They don't have to, right? I mean...
No, again, the Senate and the legislature is an independent branch of government. Obviously, there will be pressure from the president and the executive branch to consider their nominee, but this is all still up in the air.
And real quickly, turning to another thing, you're going to be a keynote speaker for the LEAD program. Tell us a little bit about that.
We're proud to do that. That's a program that helps primarily young professionals understand more about agriculture, the dynamics of the impact on ag has on our economy. When I was younger in business here in Lincoln, I almost applied for the program. I kind of regret that I didn't. My time is a bit past in that regard now. Any person who's interested, I would encourage them to contact the principals involved, because it is an extraordinary way to get to know Nebraska, to get to know the professionals who are involved in the agriculture industry and the true impacts that agriculture has on our well-being here in the state.
All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Good to be with you.
We always like having you on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoy the new format.
All right,
great. Thank you, Congressman.
Coming up, we're going to share with you the latest headlines.